I'm delighted to be able to welcome the head of our research institute, Dr. Femina Syed. Dr. Syed has joined UBIS recently. She has an illustrious track record as an academic and has published extensively in some quite important journals. And she has also been appointed as the head of our research institute at UBIS. So she's giving up her Sunday afternoon, the first day of Eid, to speak to us today on how to publish your first research paper, insights into peer-reviewed journals and conference proceedings. So Dr. Femina Syed, over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Stuart. Hope I am pretty much audible. Thank you for the introduction, and I'm happy to speak about academic publishing and how to navigate across peer-reviewed journals and conference proceeding. Now, academic publishing is a very comprehensive area. However, we will try to limit what we talk on various journal articles and conference papers. What is the importance of publications and when to select journal and conferences, understanding what is journal indexing, what is Scopus, Web of Science and ABDC, and what are predatory journals, how to avoid the predatory journals and how to understand the predatory journals. And we will see a little bit of what is impact factor, what is H index, what is citation metrics, what is SJR ranking and all that. You may be an MBA pursuing person, or you may be pursuing your EDBA or DBA. Now, before I introduce you to the nuances of peer-reviewed publications and conference proceeding, let me ask you one question. Why do you want to publish in good journals? You can unmute yourself and then speak, or you can put in chat. What do you mean by a good journal, and how, and why do you feel that it is important to publish?
Hi, this is Daniel Helmig. Nice to meet you. I'm now in my last semester of my DBA, and the reason that I choose my study was basically to make it as well available to the world, to later on as well share what I've learned and what I've researched with with a larger audience. That's the reason why I would like to do that. That was the reason why I did it in the first place. It was not just to sit in my chamber and just work for myself. So that's the reason why.
All right, good. Okay, so you want to contribute to the broader domain, right? Yes, sir.
Yes.
Why do you want to publish in good journals?
Is this for me? Oh, sorry.
Or shall I answer?
Yes.
Basically, first of all, you know, when you do your research, you want other people to look at it and scrutinize it to give it a level of credibility, and perhaps your ideas need to be challenged, and it gives that, you know, as a scholar, then you are, you know, given that credibility that your work is to a standard where other people can add value to it, or even give you ideas which perhaps challenge your work. So it helps you grow as an academic. And I believe that's why that's the best, that would be a good reason for me, you know, to publish.
All right, fantastic. Yeah. That's it. Any other answer?
My name is Ade Oladende. I would say I'm not entirely new to publication, peer-reviewed journal publications. Published in the past, co-published actually, during my MSc Masters in Engineering thesis. So I had 2 publications and with my professors then, so that kind of exposed me to the impact of not just working, conducting research, but ensuring that that knowledge is distributed out there, and peer review with professionals who will give you that level of confidence that you're part of the team within the academic environment and you're recognized. But more importantly, the high impact journals are those journals that will give you higher visibility within the research environment, and more importantly, opportunities as well that will give you that recognition as a subject matter expert. And in academic environment, promotions ranking is all about the impact, that you have within this peer-reviewed environment. So the more you get more popularity through reviews of high-impact journals, the more you have reputations, the more you have opportunities within the research environment.
All right, fantastic. Alexander, you have raised your hand.
Yeah, hi. I actually go by David, but nevertheless, I'm interested in doing this. I'm doing the EDBA. My idea behind it is to gain credibility, which I believe is the reason why I'm doing this course.
All right, thank you. So you say that it is important for personal branding. You say that you want to contribute to the broader domain. So it's for enhancing the credibility and the visibility as a researcher. All your answers are right, and this is exactly the reason why I am going to talk about the importance of peer-reviewed publications and helping you navigate across various databases, which will immensely help you in navigating the research, understanding the research better, how to access the articles better. Now, as you said, it is very important for personal branding to enhance your credibility and visibility as a researcher. Now, nevertheless, it is also important for your own promotion, especially if you want to pursue your profession in academia. It is very important that you should have good publication for promotional opportunities and for attracting funding opportunities. Now, there are numerous national and international bodies which actually call for funding opportunities. There will be certain projects which shall be undertaken by good researchers across good universities, and you have to submit a research proposal to these national and international bodies, and they will release huge funds for you to do the research. So it is very important for attracting these funding opportunities for the universities as and also the students across, in order to students across to have good research profile. Now, it is also important to have good publication to enhance your research acumen as well. So if you have good publications, or in order for you to reach good publication, it is very important that you should have a research acumen. And as and when you publish more and more, your research skill enhances. So you will know exactly how to lay down your manuscript, how to write it across, how to link the literature with the discussion, how to present the analysis, how to critically analyze and evaluate your manuscript. So as and when you go ahead with the research, it enhances your research acumen. So that is point number 3. Now, the fourth very important aspect is, when you publish, what you need to really think about is, how am I going to contribute to the broader domain? Okay, how am I going to contribute to the field? So there is an article which actually was a pioneer in mediation analysis, put forward by Barron and Kenny in 1984. Now, Barron and Kenny, when they put forward that particular article in 1984, it has a good number of citations. But later on, Andrews F. Haynes challenged it, and he came about with another model which is called process macro. Okay, again for mediation and moderation analysis. And till now, people are actually using the process macro to a greater extent. Now, if you go to Google Scholar and search for Andrew F. Hayes, you will see that the citation score for that particular article, the theme of that article is Beyond Barron and Kenny. So if you go and search for that particular article, you will see that it has got 13,000 plus citation. Now, higher the number of citations, higher is the contribution to the field. Okay, that is the impact it is going to create across the field. Many people are using process macro, and there is a process in which you download the process macro, the software in your Excel file and the Word file or the SPSS, and then do the mediation and moderation analysis. So the entire paper actually talk about how you can use process macro for that. So it has a huge contribution to the field. Okay, so it is very important that when you publish a paper, it shouldn't be for namesake. It has to have a relevant contribution. And in peer-reviewed journals, they are actually looking ahead for what is it that you are talking in the manuscript. What is the contribution that you are actually giving in that? Okay, so you have to have that in mind when you actually publish papers, be it in engineering field, medical field, pharma field, biomedical field, whatever, microbiology field. So what is the contribution you actually giving to that huge domain? Now, another reason why publishing is very important is to be updated with the trends in the industry. Now, how can you actually understand the trends in the industry? So you can understand the trends in the industry by checking the call for papers. Simply go Google search call for papers 2025. Okay, so you get a list. I'll show how it is to be done as we navigate across. So to be updated with the trends in the industry, it is very important that you have to have good publications. Now it enhances your research collaboration, particularly when you go for conferences and all. You showcase your research outside, and it enhances your visibility and credibility, and people come over to you and collaborate for good researches across. And you again enhance your research skills and competence when you collaborate with good researchers. And for research collaboration, what I would suggest is go for conferences. Okay, showcase your papers over there across, get expert opinion, and then refurbish your paper and then publish in good journals or go for conference proceedings. So this is exactly the reason why we have to go for good publications. Now, talking about academic publishing in the broadest of the terms talk about dissemination of knowledge, academic research, and scholarship. Now, there are traditional ways of publication such as journals, conference proceedings, and books, and there are modern ways of publications like podcasts and videos. Now, what makes the difference between traditional ways of publications and modern ways of publication is the peer review. Now, peer review is the process by which a group of experts from the domain evaluate your manuscript. In terms of quality, in terms of content, in terms of relevance, and more importantly, the contribution to the whole field. There are different kinds of peer review. There is a single blind peer review. There is double blind peer review. There is open access peer review. Single blind peer review means the reviewer can actually know the affiliation and name of the author, but the author will not know about the reviewer. In double blind, both the parties to the paper will not know about each other, their name and their affiliation, everything will be blinded out. Okay, so normally peer-reviewed publications are double-blinded. Okay, so there are different kinds of peer-reviewed publications, and there are 35,000 peer-reviewed journals in the world today, and 2.5 billion peer-reviewed articles published every year. Now, here you can see very many logos, right? Now, it is very important that as a researcher, you should be able to identify who are the publishers in your lab, what are the major content databases available, what are the indexing databases available, which are various search engines available. Now, talking about Wiley, Routledge, Taylor and Francis, Elsevier, Springer, all these are major publishers in our domain. Okay, Wiley, Routledge, Taylor and Francis, Elsevier, Springer, all these are publishers in our domain. Now, Shodhganga is actually a database and it's a reservoir of Indian thesis, whereas ProQuest is again a database, and all the American thesis and all could be found in ProQuest. Again, talking about EBSCO, it is also a content database. Now, there is something which is called index indexing databases. Okay, ABDC, Web of Science, IEEE, all these are ABS, all these are journal indexing databases. So they index the journal on the basis of the content and quality of the journal. So all the peer-reviewed journal or most of the good peer-reviewed journal which appears in the indexed databases are good in quality. Now you can see Google Scholar. Google Scholar is also a search engine. It is extremely important to find out, good articles in your domain. I'll show how to navigate across each and everything of this. So talking about index journal, a journal is considered as indexed when it is listed in recognized academic database that categorize and ranks journal on the basis of the quality, citation, and peer-reviewed standard. So indexing actually ensures that a journal meets a certain quality benchmarks. Now, major indexing databases are, say, Web of Science. It is managed by Clarivate Analytics. So it's one of the most prestigious indexing databases, and it actually indexes, SCI, SCIC, SSCI. So SCI is Science Citation Index. SCIC is Science Citation Index Expanded. So both of them indexes science-related journals. Now coming to SSCI, it is Social Science Citation Index, which is for social science, kind of journals. Business administration, social sciences, all comes under the SSCI index journal. It is Social Science Citation Index, which is extremely prestigious. Now, AHCI index journals are, AHCI means Arts and Humanities Citation Index. So all the arts related and humanities related journals, articles go to this journal. So all these indexes are, the moment we see all these indexes, immediately we should be able to understand it is Web of Science. Okay, for example, there is a journal called Nature. So it is Science Citation Index. Harvard Business Review is Social Science Citation Index. Journal of Finance, again, SSCI. Now, again, 90% of Nobel Prize winning researchers are published in WIS index journal. So we can know, how much impact is there for this particular indexing database. Now, yes. So now second one is Scopus. Scopus is managed by the publisher Elsevier. Now Elsevier manages Scopus as well as a content library called Science Direct. Science Direct is also very important and extremely good for identifying various articles with respect to your field. Now, Scopus is largest abstract and citation database for peer-reviewed literature. It covers scientific, technical, medical, and social science journals. It includes site score metric, alternative to impact score. Now, when it comes to Web of Science index journals, more important is impact factor. But when it comes to Scopus, it is site score metric. But alternatively, many journals use impact score as well as the site score metric. The examples of Scopus index journals are Journal of Business Research, Computer in Human Behavior, International Journal of Information Management. So there are 77 million records indexed in Scopus across 24,000 plus journal. Now, Scopus actually classifies the journal on the basis of quartiles. Okay, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. I don't know whether you have heard about it or whether you are aware of it. But this is how it is. Scopus actually classifies the journal on the basis of certain quartiles, Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4 on the basis of the citation score and also the SJR. SJR means Scimago Journal Ranking. So there is a website which I have given over there. So if you copy paste this if you Google this particular website, you will understand whether a particular article is SJR indexed or what is the score of or what is the rank of that particular journal in SJR. If you want to know about a particular journal, just type Human Resource Management. review, whatever is the journal. Okay. So suppose I am going to search this particular journal. Hope the screen is visible. Search. Yes, it has come. Click on it. See, H index is 121. So all the details are here. So it is SJR ranked. Okay. So here you can see the SJR ranking. Q1 14.605. So all these are, you can even download the data. Okay. So here it comes, Human Resource Management Review. It has got SJR ranking 3.302. So this is how you can search. Now here you can see different subject areas. If you want to search agriculture and biological sciences, you can click on that. And then you will get all the articles related to that. So you can give, all these, you can fill in all these details. You want to download all the articles relating to, say, African region. Okay, so you can filter like this and you will get all the data available over here. See, only 9 journals are SJR ranked. Okay, so you can even download the data by clicking here. So this is how you can check whether the journal has SJR ranking. Yeah, till now, any kind of clarification?
Just a quick one. This is Daniel again. SGR ranking, you mentioned it, but what does it really mean? Is it when you're 3.3, is it good or is it bad or is it ugly? And how does it link to Q1, 2, 3, 4?
Actually, SDR ranking is very good. And as I said, Scopus journals, we actually have Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. Likewise, STR also will have such kind of a journal. If it is Q1, it is really good. If it is Q2, it is really good and it does have an impact, but then it doesn't belong to top tier 1, kind of journals. Okay, so Q3, again, it has got a certain impact, but it is not really impactful as tier 1. This is how you can segregate. Now, if you go to that particular site, you click on SJR, all the details regarding what SJR is all about and how you can actually go for analyzing the metrics and all these things are available over there. So I would request each and everyone go to this particular site, spend some time and navigate across and understand these key terminologies. It is just to, classify all these journals on the basis of the impact it creates. Higher the SJR score, it is better. Okay, there is another score which is called SNIP. So in SNIP, it has to be more than 0.1. So any journal, if the score is more than 1, it is really good. Okay, if it is less than 1, it is really bad. So this is why each and every ranking has got its own relevance, and the way it is interpreted is also very much different.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Now coming to, ABDC. ABDC is also extremely important. So far we have discussed about Scopus. We discussed about Web of Science. All these are indexing databases, which is very important when it comes to indexing the articles. Now ABDC journals, it is Australian Business Deans Council. That's a full form of ABDC. Now, when it comes to social sciences, business management, economic research and all, ABDC publication has got its own relevance and importance. Now, it classifies journals into A star, A, B, C based on the quality. Okay, as I said, each of these, Web of Science has its own, way of classification. Scopus has its own way of classification, like Q1, Q2, Q3. ABDC has got its own way of classification, like A star, A, B, C, and all based on quality. So it is just a classification. So each category or each indexing databases have its own, style of classifying the journals on the basis of the quality. Now, examples of ABDC index journals are Academy of Management Journal, which is very prestigious and relevant. It is A star category. It has got that kind of an impact. Journal of Consumer Psychology, again, it is again A. So it is required for faculty recruitment and promotions in top business schools like IIM, ISB, Harvard, Oxford, and all. So yeah. So here now, how will we identify the indexed journals for publications? How will we identify? Okay, by seeing the journal, will we be able to identify? So we have to make use of certain website in order to understand whether the journals are really indexed. Okay, and these indexed databases have got other significance, like you can search for articles, you can actually track the article, citations and site score or H index. Okay, so there are very many utilities for all these databases. So we will see one by one. So this is Science Direct. Science Direct is actually managed by the publisher called Elsevier. Okay, so Elsevier is a publisher. It manages Science Direct as well as the Scopus. So Scopus is the indexing database, I said. Science Direct, it does not index any journal, but it is just a content library where you can you can search for good articles and journals. So we will see what Science Direct is all about. And I request all students to, to navigate across all these databases so that you understand how to navigate and all. So here, yeah. So this is the interface what you get when you click on the link. Yeah. So here I have searched human resource. Yeah, management review. Click on it. Search. Click here. Okay. So here, right hand side, you can see the site score, impact factor. Okay. So if you click on this, you will understand what site score is all about. So here, if you click on that, you will understand what impact factor is all about. So understand that all these are certain quantifiable metric in order to understand the worth of that particular journal. So site score is the total number of citation divided by the number of documents published during certain years, 3 years. There are certain windows, 3-year window. So impact score is also likewise. It actually measures average number of citations received in a particular year by the papers published in the journal during the 2 preceding years. Okay, so that's the difference between impact factor and citation score. Okay, so higher the impact factor and higher the citation score, the better is the journal. So here you can see regarding the publication, 8 days. So if it has to be desk rejected within 8 days, you will be informed here. Article is desk rejected. So if it is accepted, again 71 days for the review time, again 342 days for submission to acceptance, and 14 days from acceptance to publications. Now, if you click here, you can see Journal Insight. Okay, click on it. So here, scroll down. Okay, so here you can view whether it is Scopus index, whether it is Web of Science index. SSCI means it is Web of Science index. Scimago Journal Rank, whether it is ranked in Scimago Journal rank list. SNIP is also a metric. Again, this is what I said. If it is 1 and above, it is good. If it is less than that, it's not that good enough. So again, Australian Business Dean Council. So it is also ABDC ranked journal. So it is Scopus Index. It is Web of Science Index. It is ABDC Index. So it is highly prestigious Human Resource Management Review. It is really good enough. So here, now, if you need to publish the article, you can submit the article by clicking here. So you can submit the manuscript. Again, guide for authors. So regarding how you need to publish and all the grammatical, this thing, what the journal actually stipulate. So all these will be there in the guide for, authors. Okay. See, I think you can see all that. So when you go for publication, this is how you need to do it. Now you can also get access to the latest issues and latest articles. See here, click on it. Latest issue, click on it. All issues if you need, click on it. I hope it is clear. Okay. Next is Scopus. Scopus is also extremely important. It is one thing which will help you to the core when you do the literature review, because Scopus have the option to filter out all the articles in your area, and you can also you can also export all the abstract in an Excel file. So you take time, maybe you have 400 abstract, and you take time, you can read abstract a lot, and then you can decide whether this article has to be included in your study or not. So Scopus is extremely relevant and helpful for you. So here, say, let me search the same article, human resource. Now, this is not the interface of Scopus. When you open the Scopus through the institutional access, the window is different. So it comes about advanced searches and all that, wherein you can give all the, ISBN number, ISSN number, journal, title, author name. That is the interface which you get when you open it. Since it is Eid, I am out of the institution, so I don't have the access to Scopus, that full window. So you should need institutional access for getting that particular window. So just if you need that particular window, just Google search how to do document search via Scopus. Then you will get a YouTube video on that. So you can understand how to do the, how to download all the articles after filtering, and then convert it into an Excel, and then read the abstract over there, and then you can select it for the literature review, and even for selecting the variables of your study. Now see, so here, click on this. I have searched for human resource management review. Here, citation score, we can see 11.5. So click on this. See all the details regarding the, human resource management is different from human resource management review. That is why the citation score is different. Okay. Let me search for human resource management review. Yes. So here citation score is 20.2. See, human resource management citation score is less. It's only 11.5. Now, how you get the citation score? The total number of citations divided by the number of documents. So that is the cite score of that particular journal. So here you can even understand and compare the citation score with previous years. So click on this, click on 2002. See, citation score for the same journal in the year 2002 is 16.6. Now the citation score is increased. That means the journal or the articles in the journal is cited many times in this particular year, 2023. So that is what it means. Citation score was less in 2022. Now it is high. That means that much number of citation is increased for this particular journal. So it is really good. Now, click on this. So you will see SJR rank 3.3 and all that. SNIP 3, so it is greater than 1. That means it is really better, good journal. See here how it is calculated, side score, how it is calculated, everything is given. Okay, so these are the details.
Question for clarity, the denominator that says number of documents, that is document, is that supposed to imply the number of documents for which citations were received? You have the citations and you have the documents.
Can you repeat the question?
You have the citations and then you have the documents, right? So
Yeah.
Citations divided by documents. Are you saying the number of citations across different documents or articles or what?
We will see to that. Just wait. Yes, it is total number of documents. See.
Yeah, my question is the document itself. What documents are they referring to?
The articles.
Okay, exactly. That's what I wanted to clarify.
Yes, documents here means it is the articles, the total number of articles published during the year and the total citations. Okay. Now here, if you click on this, you can download the Scopus source list. Click on this, download Scopus source title. So you will get access to all the journals which are Scopus index. See, click on this. I hope it is clear. It is downloaded. So it is downloaded as Excel file. I request all the students to have a list of Scopus index journal as downloaded and kept it safe. So it will be very easy for you to understand which journals are Scopus index rather than going to all the websites and navigate across the website to understand the journals. Okay, and once you start publishing, it will become very easy for you to publish again and again. Now it is Web of Science. So here it is. So again, you can search for articles over here. Again, since it is Web of Science, the indexion or indexes provided is Science Citation Index, SCIC, ESCI, and SSCI, and all that. So here, scroll down, here it comes. So this is the journal. You can again filter on the left-hand side, all the filters are available. So you can filter and get the relevant then ABDC journal list. As I said, it is extremely prestigious to have ABDC journal publication. It is very difficult to get through the process of peer review as well. I mean, you have to have, sometimes it is best rejected. Sometimes you will have to have revisions, major revisions, minor revisions, 2-3 revisions. All these things will be there and finally it will be accepted. So ABDC journal, here, click on ABDC quality list, scroll down. So here you can even go for field of search, click on it, and then journal rating, click on it, and you can export full list. Alternatively, you can go for downloads, and this will be more comprehensive. So ABDC journal quality list is there. Click on it, and again it is downloaded. So here you can see the list of ABDC journals. Okay, so here you have the option of sorting it out. Click on the rating. The cursor is not moving. I don't know if you click on this, a window will pop up where you can if you need A-star publications only, it will sort according to A-star publication. If you need only B, it will sort according to B publications or B journals. Now we have Google Scholar. Google Scholar, it is basically a search engine. So if you click on Google Scholar, or if you get into that particular site, and I request all of the research students to have an account in Google Scholar, because all of these indexed databases are linked to Google Scholar. So if there is a publication in Scopus, it is automatically indexed in Google Scholar. So the recruiters, when they want to check your research profile, they will ask either the Google Scholar or the Scopus ID. Okay, so I would request all of you to have an account in Google Scholar. So create your own profile. So here, this is the Google Scholar interface. So here, you can create a profile of your own. So whatever articles which is published across is available in Google Scholar. Say, Beyond Barron and Kenny Statistical Mediation, click on it. See, all the articles wherein this particular terminology comes is listed over here. And also it is downloadable by clicking here on the right hand side. Click on it, you will see the PDF. It is downloaded. Now you can see the citation here. It is cited by 13,000. So here there is a cite button. Click on it. So you can see all the various citation styles. So normally it is for you APA 7 style citation. So you can copy paste this. This is the way in which it has to be cited. Meanwhile, you can use all the various softwares available like Mendeley, EndNote, RefWork and all that. So this here you can find the citations. So that's what I am trying to communicate. So here again, you can actually search for articles on the left-hand side. So since 2025, you want to find out new articles published recently. So you can click on since 2025. Okay, so these are the articles in that area, or since 2024, whatever is it, or you can custom range. Say maybe from 2020 till 2025, and then search. So you get all the articles. So this is how you need to do. And again, when it comes to Google Scholar, something which is very, we will go for Hayes itself, okay? Something which is very important. So here, Andrew F. Hayes. So he is the person who has come about with the process macro for remediation and moderation analysis. So this is the person. So this is the Google Scholar profile of Andrew F. Hayes. You just see the overall citation. The overall citation on the left-hand side. Massive, right? H index, 65. Item index, 98. Now, what is meant by H index and item index? It is again citation metric. H index, 65 means you have at least 65 articles with 65 citations. H index, I repeat, you have at least 65 articles with 65 citations. Now there is another cite metric which is called item index. It is 98 for him. Imagine it's really gigantic. So it's 98. 98 means there are 98 articles which have got at least 10 citations. There are 98 articles. Usually item index is, it's very less, 18, 27. That's the max. But this person has got 98. Just imagine. He has got 98 articles, which is at least cited 10 times. Scrolling down, see the citation score. So this is the contribution that the person has made. Now, even you can link, if there is a publication with co-authors, you can link your article with the co-authors. So all the co-authors will also be available in Google Scholar. So you can link it. See on the right-hand side, down, you can see all the co-authors. So I would request everyone to have a Google Scholar. So it is really centralized. So whichever publication, it will automatically come to Google Scholar, or you can add manually as well. UBIS has got our own online library. See, we have got a dictionary, thesaurus, patents, news, media, books, ebooks, all are available. Okay. The only thing is you have to make use of this. Say, click on article. See, you reach this page, and here you can do the normal search and you will get all the articles. So here we have all the sources. So you can again filter. So if it is engineering, and again, here right hand side, I hope it is visible. So for social science, it is only the Google Scholar that help us much. All the others relate to technology and, NLP, computer, all that. So yes, so this is our library. So yeah, so I'll show. Let me close. Rated 1, 2, 5, 6. So let's see whether the article which I have published is here. Yes, it's available. See, so this is one article which we have published last year. It's on quiet quitting. It's a qualitative analysis, so it's available over here.
So what I'd like to do is I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Dr. Femina Syed for giving up her time today. I know she's exceptionally busy, and it's also the first day of Eid for her. So thank you so much. I think that was a fascinating talk, and I believe that it has contributed greatly to certainly even my knowledge about publications, and I hope it's actually helped the students that attended the call. Please look out for emails that will be coming out of the Research Institute. We will be updating you with these kind of seminars, these kind of workshops. And so there will be a constant stream of emails coming out. So please keep an eye out for those. And I just want to say thank you once again to Dr. Femina Syed and for you all for joining the call today.